My brother told me to do the right thing and share my inheritance. So I shared the voicemails he left when Dad was dying. Garrett called 2 days after the funeral, voice dripping with false concern. "We're family," he said. "Dad would have wanted us to split things evenly. Dad had left me everything. The house, the savings, the small investment portfolio he'd built working double shifts for 30 years. Garrett got nothing. Not a single dollar. The will was clear, specific, dated 3 weeks before Dad passed. But Garrett couldn't understand why. It's not fair," he kept saying. "I'm his son too." Here's what Garrett conveniently forgot. When Dad's cancer came back aggressive and terminal, the hospice nurse said he had maybe 6 weeks. She gave us a schedule for visits, medication times, care instructions. Someone needed to be there around the clock. I took family leave immediately, moved into Dad's spare bedroom, learned to change IV bags, manage his pain medication, and hold the basin when the morphine made him nauseous. Garrett lived 20 minutes away. He visited twice in those 6 weeks. The first time, he stayed 15 minutes, uncomfortable with the medical equipment and the smell of illness. "This is really hard for me," he said, like he was the one dying. The second visit lasted 8 minutes. He needed to borrow money. Dad was too weak to answer. Meanwhile, I was sleeping in 4-hour chunks between medication alarms. I was learning which foods Dad could keep down, reading to him when he couldn't sleep, and holding his hand through the worst pain. The hospice nurses started calling me by name, recognizing my voice on the phone. They'd leave care instructions specifically for me because I was always there. Garrett called often though, never to check on Dad, always with excuses. "Traffic's terrible today. Work's been crazy. Penelope has a soccer game." Once, he called at 2 a.m., drunk, rambling about childhood memories. Dad had been unconscious for 3 days by then. I hung up. The final week, Dad would drift in and out of consciousness. During his clear moments, he'd squeeze my hand and whisper, "Thank you." On his last day, I called Garrett 6 times, texted him 4 times. "You need to come now. It's time." Garrett showed up 2 hours after Dad died. His first words were, "Did he say anything about me?" At the lawyer's office, Garrett was stunned. "This can't be right. Check again." The lawyer explained that Dad had been very clear about his wishes, had even recorded a video statement to prevent any challenges. In it, Dad was propped up in his hospital bed, voice weak but determined. Garrett made his choice. He chose not to be here. My daughter earned every cent. Now Garrett wanted to talk about fairness, about doing the right thing, about family. So I sent him an email with 23 audio files attached. Every voicemail he'd left during those 6 weeks, I'd saved them all. "Can't make it today, Pops. Stuck at work, sorry. Maybe this weekend." Honestly, it's just too depressing. And my personal favorite, the one he left at 11 p.m. 4 days before Dad died. "Look, I'll come by when he's better. This whole death thing is really bringing me down." I included one line in the email. "You wanted to know what Dad left you. This is it. The sound of every excuse you made while he was dying. Enjoy your inheritance." Garrett tried to respond. I blocked his number. He showed up at my door. I didn't answer. His wife, Penelope, sent a lengthy message about forgiveness and moving forward. I deleted it without reading. Last month, I sold Dad's house and started a scholarship fund in his name for nursing students. The plague reads, "For those who show up." Garrett can keep the voicemails.